not the leader of a cult. RabbitWithAxe.
Greetings, demons, and welcome to something that I don't think I've done in a good while, and that is a card pack opening. I think I did this a while ago with, it was like Mario cards or Fortnite cards, something like that. But I don't actually think I've ever opened any Pokemon cards on either of the channels. So I decided I was going to pick up some Pokemon cards. I've been thinking about it for a little while. I don't buy them very regularly at all. But I've been seeing this pack around and it's just been very tempting over time for Stellar Crown. And yeah, you get a little Dragonite coin, and then I don't know. I honestly don't follow like card rarity at all, so I don't actually know for sure. But this is the only one that I found that's had these specific cards as their like feature cards. So I've seen ones that have got Abracadabra and Alakazam, and I've seen one that is just 3 different variants on Porygon. This one has Iron Valiant, Iron something Hands probably, and then Iron Fawns. I don't know like what that means. I don't know the relevance of that, but this is the only one like in the 2 boxes that I looked through getting this one, and also just in general when I've just been looking at them casually. I have not seen this selection, so I thought it was interesting enough, but yeah, let's open this up and actually have a look at all the contents, because as I say, I have not opened any Pokemon cards in a decent while. I'm also very bad at it, apparently, because I'm absolutely destroying this packaging. I mean, that's... I'm throwing this away anyway. I don't think anyone cares about the packaging of Pokemon cards compared to other things, but yeah, let's start with... get rid of that. Let's start with the Dragonite coin, just because I think that is, to most people, the least interesting thing. I really like these coins. That one's a bit scuffed up, actually. That's unfortunate. I actually quite like these coins in general. Like, I have the Mewtwo one is actually on the gaming shelf along with my Funko Pop of Mewtwo. I've got a few of these, like a Pikachu one, and just I've got a ton of them, but like ones I actually care about. A few far between, I suppose, in some ways. But yeah, I don't care too much about Dragonite, but my partner really likes Dragonite, so this is probably going to go to her. But yeah, nice little design there. I do like Dragonite, just not one of my favourites. When it comes to fairy types, I'm not the biggest fan, because yeah, the one called Dragon Knight isn't a dragon for some reason. But yeah, nice coin. It's got the standard Pokemon like Pokeball design on the back of it. But yeah, I feel like I've seen this one before, so I think this might be a re-release, or it might just be a different version of the same Dragonite in terms of like, I think the previous one might have had a slightly different Dragonite design on it. But yeah, I've definitely seen a Dragonite coin before. My local game store, like the tabletop gaming, just has a bucket of these, and it's like 50 pence each. You can just buy these coins, the little play coins. But yeah, let's move on to the actual feature cards here. So we've got, I'm not going to show that just because I do want to claim those in live. But yeah, we do have the feature cards. So we have Iron Fawns with a Destructo Press and Megaton Lariat. I don't really play, beyond like what I play of Live and Pocket, I don't really play the game that much. I mostly just collect the physical cards. I really like the shiny, the like space shiny, it's like glittery. It's actually really nice. Standard backs on them, of course. The other two don't actually have that nice shininess to them. That's a very nice design. It's almost like holographic. Well, I guess it is literally holographic, but you know what I mean? It's almost like, yeah, it vanishes depending on your perspective, which is kind of neat. That's really nice. I hope it's showing up on camera as well as it is in person, because that is lovely. Okay, so then we have Iron Hands with Volt Wave and Super Alloy Hands. Not the most interesting. I don't recognise, like, I recognise this one. I have no clue where from or what relevance it has, but I recognise this Pokemon. No idea about this one. But Electric type apparently, same as Iron Fawns. Yeah, looks alright. Once again, it's on the back. And then Iron Valiant, which this looks like, oh, I know which one this is. So I'm assuming these Iron, like, variants, they're like, well, it says future on the card, so I'm assuming these are like the future variants of certain Pokemon. I know this one, but I can't think of what her name is. Also, yes, I gender the Pokemon based on what they look like. I know that's stupid, because they can be either in-game, but it doesn't really matter. I know this Pokemon, I just can't think what the name of it is. But yeah, Gemini Laser and Zenblade. Very interesting set of cards, because like, as I say, they're all future. So I'm not sure. I know that has relevance to the most recent game, but I have not played the most recent game, so I don't actually know what that has to do with anything. But definitely some interesting cards. And as I say, I don't know if these are specifically like rarer versions of this pack, but I couldn't find any other copies that had these 3 in it. All the rest had, as I say, Abracadabra, Alakazam, and Porygon. So yeah, very interesting cards there, but yeah, they'll go into my collection. And then we have the actual Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown pack with Lapras there. Pretty standard pack overall. I do quite like the design on that. I wonder if that is actually available as a card, because that is a really nice, like the crystal design for Lapras is very nice. Also, if I'm pronouncing Pokemon names incorrectly, just be happy that I even have an idea of what they're called, because I'm very bad at this. I'm also out of practice on the order that you actually pick out cards, so I can get rid of that one. Then I think it's 1, 2, 3 to the back. I may be wrong. If this ends up being anything other than energy at the front when I turn this over, I've made a mistake. But yeah, I made a mistake. Cool. I've messed up completely. Okay, doesn't matter. We have Joltik with I don't know what, because that's not holographic. That's there's a different name for it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it has Jolting Charge. Very nice. I like how it has like the cogs in it and the electric shards and stuff within the card art. It's kind of nice. The actual image itself I think is a bit boring. I don't love Joltik as a design, but nice card. Okay. We've got Zeraora with another shiny background there. It's weird because like this one doesn't have any like effect on the actual Pokemon art, but it does have like the art in the card design, whereas this one is the opposite, where it doesn't have anything in the card design, but it does have the nice reflectivity of the actual Pokemon art. So yeah, Combat Thunder. It was quite nice. I quite like that one. So yeah, I should have just put 1 to the back. That was my mistake. I should have just put 1 to the back. So yeah, Psychic Energy, do not care. We've got Duraludon with Hammer-In and Raging Hammer. Okay. Some of these I just do not recognise at all. Oh, Perugly. I love Perugly. Nyan Roll. That's a cool bit of art, but like I don't. If that was like larger, if it was more zoomed out, I think that would look way better than it does. Like as it is, it's just like it's just Perugly as a blob essentially. Like it doesn't. You lose a lot of context by it being so zoomed in. It's all right though. We have Tortuga, a turtle, Splashing Turn. I don't recognise most of these Pokemon. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm assuming most of these are from like beyond like 5th gen, which is like as far as my knowledge actually goes really. We've got Meltan. I know Meltan. Knick-Knack Carrying. Interesting. And Ram. Is he melting? Like, it looks like he's melting. I don't know if that's like intentional. Interesting card out there. We've got a Payapa Berry. Very nice. We've got Reshiram. I've heard of Reshiram. I don't recognise Reshiram. Heat Blast is the ability there. Very nice. Okay. We got Swalot. that is such good art of Swalot. Honestly, Devouring Mouth and Venomous Hit. That's excellent. That's such good art of Swalot. I love that. That's actually so good. Okay, I'm actually crying. That's so funny to me. I don't know why. And then finally we have Grubbin, another one with this lovely card design. This time with like the leaf design instead of the psychic or whatever it was before. Yeah, Grubbin with Ambush. I like that art. Because of the leaves, it's kind of hard to tell where Grubbin actually is. Like in terms of like, if you didn't know what Grubbin already looked like, you might end up seeing some of this as being part of him, but yeah, definitely interesting. Grubbin's another one that I'm not familiar with, but I've seen him enough in like Pokemon Go, I guess. Like I recognise him. Yeah, interesting card there, but yeah, not the best pack I've ever pulled by any means. Like, I think it doesn't help that at this point I really just do not know. I just don't know things anymore. Like, I just don't know Pokemon very well, like, at all. Oh boy, I'm throwing cards around. Yeah. That's a good one. Like, Zeraora, I don't know, I like that art. None of these really scream at me as being, like, really good cards, unfortunately. yeah, it's more tied to my Pokedex or whatever. Like, I can't complain. And like some of these I do recognise, and some of these just have cool art in general. That Swallow art is amazing. This is my favourite from this pack opening. I don't care. I really like this. This is good. But yeah, there we go. That is everything I got. So yeah, not bad. Honestly, like for the £7 or whatever that I spent on this, like I'm happy. It's like I've got a feeling. Give me a second. I've got a feeling that I'm not gonna be able to fit them in here because this is numbered like a Pokedex. In here, I'll open it off camera so I can actually get it open. But I have everything organised by number. I'll just open it to a random page and just one that has cards on it. So I have it numbered based on the in-game Pokedex, which I know isn't necessarily the best way of doing it, but it does mean I have massive gaps and everything, and also this actually runs out of space at a certain point. Like what card is last in here? Yeah, it runs out at Gen 3, I think, is Chimchar Monferno. Chimchar and Monferno are my favourites, by the way. You can't see Chimchar very well, but there we go. Still need to get... I've blanked on his name, but I still need to get the actual third evolution of him. But yeah, this is like 3rd gen or 4th gen or something, and it might be fit. I don't know. It's one of the earlier gens compared to where we are now, and yeah, this is a starter, and this is where it ends. Like I have a little bit. I have like 2 pages more after this. So yeah, I need another one of those. I need another binder. I've actually got a ton of cards that are just loose right now, because I don't actually have the space to put them in a binder. I need to just get more binders. I got that one during, I want to say it was during the 25th. Was it the 25th anniversary? The one that was like somewhat recent, that like had Pikachu all over its branding. I got that during then, and I just haven't. I just haven't bought any more since. So yeah, probably need to actually get more of those just so I have more room for my different generations, because I'm well in the past when it comes to Pokemon in terms of like my knowledge. But there's still so many cards that I need to put somewhere, because I mean, like, there's only so far. Where is it? There's only so far like a deck box can get me. I think this is actually Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, I picked up the wrong one. That's Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't know where the Pokemon one is, but like deck boxes only get you so far in terms of storage. You need binders. But yeah, with that being said, that is everything that I want to talk about for this lovely little video. So yeah, if you guys want to see me do more Pokemon card, TCG related stuff, let me know. I'm up for buying more. Like, I do like Pokemon cards, and like I like collecting them, and like I like playing the game. I just don't play it physically because I don't know anyone that likes Pokemon anymore. I know people that like Yu-Gi-Oh. That's why I have a Yu-Gi-Oh deck box. But yeah, when it comes to Pokemon, like, no one that I know actually plays it. People play Magic, people play Yu-Gi-Oh, but like, I don't know anyone that plays Pokemon, so it's like I can only really play that on Live or Pocket, which Pocket's lovely, by the way. I have been meaning to make an actual video on TCG Pocket, because it's really fun. I really like TCG Pocket, but yeah, gotta be said, I have an addiction when it comes to collecting things, and Pokemon is one of the things I got out of. Which has been great on my wallet, but every once in a while I just come back and I'm like, I want a pack of Pokemon cards. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. Obviously, like the video if you liked it, subscribe for now and ring that bell so you never miss upload. Otherwise, this is my second channel. If you want to check out my main channel, I don't cover Pokemon very often. There was a recent video about Aardman and Pokemon's collaboration, so that might be interesting to you. But yeah, in any case, it's going to be from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Look at the screen! You'll be fine. Culture's a disease, but we'll survive. I just wanna tell